So you're thinking about moving to Los Angeles, California? Well, it's probably a good idea to learn a little bit about Los Angeles before you move here, some research. And in this video, I'm going to give you some pointers and give you some facts about living here so that at least you'll have an idea. I'm Lorilynn Failor, and I'm with Living in Los Angeles, California. Now, if this is your first time to our channel, then click on the subscribe button and tap on the bell so that you can get instant notifications about what's going on here. Now, whether you're moving in 9 or 90 days, if you're moving from outside of California, if you're inside California, heck, if you're moving across the street to a new house, give us a shout, text, email, call us so that we can help you make a smooth move to Los Angeles, California. Okay, let's go look at some of those facts. Well, LA is known for its high cost of living, especially when it comes to housing. Your average rent for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath is just under $2,800. The average cost to purchase a condo is $565,000. And don't forget, you have additional HOA fees on top of that. And then your average cost to purchase a home in LA is around $959,000. On top of that, you will now add utilities such as, water, electricity, gas, your internet services, your cable services. That does come in significantly higher compared to a lot of other cities. So you need to prepare to budget that accordingly. Most of the monthly utilities will run around $1,300 a month. Some of the condos that you purchase, some of the condo communities, a lot of the cable and internet is included in that HOA fee. On to traffic and transportation. Guys, Los Angeles is notorious for its heavy traffic. It is very essential to plan your daily commute. You need to look at those maps, figure out from point A to point B, because here in Los Angeles, we do not look at mileage. We look at the time that it takes, because your average commute here is going to be more than 30 minutes. If you have the opportunity or the option to take the buses or the metro rail system to avoid spending time stuck in traffic, go that route. Finding parking here can also be very challenging, especially in popular areas like downtown LA and Hollywood. You're going to pay upwards of $20 plus to park in the downtown area. A lot of these smaller cities, street parking is tight. They have a lot of rules on street parking in each different city. Certain times you can park, you can't. Some are metered, some are permitted parking, but you always want to check out the signs on the poles and make sure that you are in a parking spot that you're not going to get ticketed for. Now, talking about the Metro Light Rail and the bus, the Metro Light Rail now has a much larger route than it did, and it's still expanding. It now goes down to the SoFi Stadium, and that's where our football teams play. Also located there's the Forum, where there's a lot of musical concerts. The Intuit Dome is there. That's where basketball Clippers play. And there's also the Hollywood Park Casino. And within the next few months, the light rail will be connecting to our international airport, LAX. I take the train always to downtown, to Hollywood, over to where USC is, even up to Chinatown and Pasadena. Saves me a lot of time, and it saves me a lot of expense in parking. Great option, buses and Metro Light Rail, if you have that option. Moving on to the job market here in Los Angeles. It absolutely is competitive, especially if you're looking for a 9-to-5 job that has great benefits. You probably want to have something lined up before you get out here. On the other hand, there are a lot of jobs that are non-9-to-5 jobs in LA. There are several different types of shifts. There's about 3 or 4 different shifts here in Los Angeles. And now with the rising technology of digital online jobs, that's another alternative to consider. Let's talk about taxes. Yes, taxes are higher here in Los Angeles. Most cities that are comparable in the same size, you're going to see taxes around the same, give or take a little bit on either side. So sales tax here on an average is around 10.25%. Now that a lot of that also depends on the neighborhood or city in LA that you live in. And let me give you an example. In Culver City, the sales tax is 10.25%, while in Beverly Hills, the sales tax is 9.25%. That tax includes your state, your county, and your city sales taxes. On property, the average effective property tax in LA is a 0.82%. Now, what has happened is as of 2023, an additional 4% was imposed on the seller transfer of properties that were valued between $5 and $10 million. And an additional 5.5% tax was applied to the seller transfer properties valued at 10 million or greater. Next up is crime rates. Yes, we do have higher crime rates compared to other metro areas of the same size, but also remember that we do have an awful lot of people here in Los Angeles County. Now, this also depends on the neighborhood you live in and what type of crime. For example, in Culver City, the crime rate in some of the smaller condo communities is higher for auto theft, whereas in some of the single-family home communities here in Culver City, it's home break-in, home invasion crime. There are a couple websites where you can check this out. Every time that I'm looking at an area or a specific address for a client that wants to purchase, I go to either niche.com or I look at neighborhoodscout.com. There I can go pull up the most updated information on the crime rates. And again, it has a lot to do with what type of crime is it? Is it auto? Is it your home? Is it rape? Is it a violent crime? They're all have to be considered, and they're all break down. They don't actually give you just one average. They break it down for you so you can actually get more of a detailed description for even a specific address. Los Angeles is one of the most diverse cities in the United States with a wide range of cultures, languages, and cuisines. On a scale of 100, LA's diversity score comes in at 95. Hispanic is going to be your highest race percentage, followed by white, Asian, black, and then a mix of the rest of different types of races here. The weather in LA is quite impressive. In fact, a lot of people that move here because of the weather. It really has a very pleasant, what I'd call Mediterranean climate that's warm, dry summers and mild winters. However, note that it can get quite hot in the summer and you can experience occasional heat waves, but be prepared for varying temperatures and dry conditions here. December is typically the coldest. You're looking at about 48 to 67 degrees, while August typically is the hottest, and you're going to look at 80 plus temperatures. Now, you also have to consider in LA if you're on the coast or if you're in the valley area. Your coastals temperatures, their averages are going to be 70 and up, and that's during the day, while your valley, you're going to experience about 10 degrees and more as you go further east or further southeast of the LA area. Either way, they're absolutely beautiful weathers here. Nice cool evenings. The mornings, it's beautiful day, sunrise, sunset over the mountains and over the ocean are picturesque. I guess that's how you say that. They're beautiful. It doesn't matter. Those are some of the more important things you need to know before you decide to move to Los Angeles. There are other things. There's some more research that you probably can do, but these are your main facts that you need to know before you move here.